Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kenya, also known as Power in Your Curl, and what I basically do is I help women just like you reach your hair goals by understanding your individual hair type and really getting clear on what you need for that hair type. I'm a curl coach and you can get coaching with me. You can sign up for a masterclass or you can purchase my ebook and get super clear on your hair identity today by clicking that little bar somewhere on the screen to go to my website PowerInYourCurl.com. But today I'm actually not going to be talking about your hair. I'm going to be talking about my hair because I want to do an update on my 10-year hair journey. So if that's interesting to you, just keep on watching. Alright, so this is about to be like a sister to sister chat. I really want to share with y'all what I have learned since my last update, which I think was like back in 2018, which is before I cut my hair. So if you're new here, I've grown my hair to tailbone length 2 times. The first time it was very thick and very healthy, and I will insert maybe like a little video here showing you what that looked like. And in November 2018, I decided I had reached my hair goal, which was past tailbone length. It was something I didn't think was possible, and I did that within 8 years of going natural with a bunch of ups and downs and cutting off a lot of hair along the way. So once I hit the goal, I felt like I had put so much energy into reaching the goal that maybe I didn't have as much fun with my hair while it was shorter that I wished that I would have. And it just got to the point where it was a bit too much for me to take care of because it was a lot. I was finger detangling up until that point. I hadn't figured out how to detangle in a healthy way without using my fingers, so it was just a lot to handle on a bi-weekly basis. It would take me like 6 to 8 hours to detangle my hair. So I cut my hair. I got some help with my hair. I learned how to maintain it in a much easier way, and I also just wanted to kind of do a little refresh and a restart because I had some heat damage from 3 years prior to that I wanted to completely get out of my head, and so that's why I cut my hair. So I went from tailbone length to like bra strap length. If I'm remembering correctly, in November 2018. So then the plan was after that was just to wear my hair and really embrace the curly aspect of it. I didn't really see myself straightening ever again, like for years, and I really just wanted to kind of let go of focusing on length so much and really just devote my time and energy into my business. And that's what I did from November 2018 until June 2020. So much of my energy went into my business, and my hair did grow. I wasn't as focused on my hair routine. You guys may have even noticed on YouTube that I wasn't really making that many hair videos because I really wasn't focusing on my hair. I was more so focusing on building out my curl coaching program and figuring out how I could be of service to women all over the world and really just bringing my purpose to light. And it's ironic that in me creating a service that helps women and allows them to bring their purpose into the world by not having to worry about their hair, I was just putting my own hair on the back burner. And I didn't realize how much until I went to go get my hair professionally trimmed for the first time since November 2018 in June 2020. And I was shocked. I was just completely shocked at how quickly my hair, I guess, declined for me, in my own opinion, because I've always had like this uneven area in the back of my head where my hair it's more fragile in the middle, and I know from the crown to the nape of my hair that it's more fragile there, and I'm always cautious when I'm detangling. I make sure that I kind of take care of that region. So when you have a full head of hair and then one section starts to break off, your strands start to get split in. So they'll split, one single strand will split into 2 ends. And then of course it's not going to be as strong having those 2 fragile weak ends as opposed to having one really strong thick strand. So that breakage in that area just makes it easier to get more breakage, and eventually that piece of your hair or that section will start to get shorter and shorter. And that's what running ends are. So I got my hair straightened out, and was shocked at the damage that I had in the middle of my head. And really, I always say that the condition of your hair is a testament to how you care for yourself, how you regard yourself, if you make time for yourself, if you feel like you're worthy of making time for yourself. And I didn't realize just how far I had even gotten in like just focusing on myself, because I was giving all of my energy to one facet of my life, and I thought that that's how you succeeded. Like, if you want something to grow, you give all of your attention to it, forget everything else. This one thing is all you need to focus on. And I realize now, as I'm growing, I began my hair journey when I was 13, and I'm 26 now. Is that right? Hold on. I began my natural hair journey when I was 15. That's when I started transitioning, and I went natural when I was 16, and I'm now 26. So a lot has changed as far as just like my values and like just how I live my life. And I learned a huge lesson in balance recently over this past like I said, from November 2018 to June 2020, so I guess that's what, 2.5 years. Or I don't know, y'all, I am not a math person. I'm an energy, like, social person. So over the span of 2 years, I really learned the value of balance, and how for me and where I am in my life at this point, that's very, very important. I feel like when I was younger, I could devote all of my energy to one area because I was younger, I had less responsibilities, I wasn't married, I wasn't paying bills, you know. I didn't necessarily know much about self-care either when I was younger. So I kind of just learned a big girl lesson in the fact that you have to put you first no matter what, no matter who it is. You cannot do what you're supposed to do on this earth if you're not taking care of you. And I wasn't in that mindset. It was like I would have a to-do list, and there'd be like my business, my house, my husband, you know, friends, and then me at the very bottom slot. And if most days I wouldn't even get to myself, and that's why my hair got away from me. So I'm going to list out all of the factors that I realize caused that issue with my hair, just to help anyone else who also experiences like running areas in their hair. So for me, I know for a fact one of the main reasons why I had running ends is because I had not had my hair evened out since November 2018. And there have been periods in my hair journey where I haven't seen a stylist, and then I was seeing a stylist super frequently, like every 3 months, having my hair straightened and evened out. And then when I went without seeing a stylist, and I feel that my hair has been the most even and probably the thickest, and I wouldn't say at its healthiest, but at its thickest, when I was consistently getting my hair straightened to be trimmed by a professional. And the only reason why I wasn't doing that from November to June is because I hadn't found a stylist that I trusted in my area. Yeah. That's another update for another day. But in Jacksonville, Florida, I never found someone who I trusted with my hair. I researched relentlessly, and there was just not a lot of options of stylists who seem to promote health over style. And that's my main thing whenever I go to a stylist. I don't care how straight my hair gets because I want my curls to revert back. I just need you to get my hair stretched out so you can trim it, and that's all I'm looking for. So because I didn't keep my hair even all that time, all the different layers made my hair more susceptible to weak points and therefore breakage, and therefore portions of my hair that weren't as thick or full. So moving forward, my solution to that is having my hair straightened every 4 months to get it evened out. So I'm going to do that for at least a year just to get my hair completely thick, completely full and healthy. And then from there, I may continue it. Like if it works, there's no reason to stop. But my only concern is just, you know, heat damage or elongating my curl pattern, because I love my curl pattern. Like, I don't want to alter it or change it, but every time you apply heat to your hair, you're doing some sort of damage to it, and over the long run you run the risk of, you know, that being an issue. So I'll evaluate after a year to see like if there's a way I can get my hair blow dried and cut and evened out. So we'll see. Another factor that led to my hair being uneven is I got out of balance with my protein and moisture deep conditioning regimen, and really I just got out of balance with my whole entire hair regimen. Like, I'm usually very strict of, I'm going to use a moisturizing shampoo this week, I'm going to clarify this week, I'm going to do moisture this week, I'm going to do protein this week, and I make sure that I keep everything balanced within the month so I'm getting enough moisture and enough protein. And especially in 2020, like, y'all, 2020 has been crazy. I think we all can say that if anybody told us what's happening right now would be happening right now, we're going to be stuck in the house, like literally the whole world was going to turn upside down, I don't think anyone would have believed it. And especially in 2020, I know that I completely like just stopped doing protein deep conditioners. I was mostly doing moisture deep conditioners. The protein deep conditioner that I was using at the start of the year wasn't the best, and I was just trying to like go through it. It wasn't terrible, it just wasn't as effective. Like, I could tell whenever I wristed out my hair that there wasn't the most dramatic difference. And I was just being lazy. Like, I just didn't want to go to the store and get the protein treatment that I knew I needed to get. So it was really just a matter of like my intention not being there in my regimen, and that's completely on me. Like, my stylist, when she straightened out my hair and then she told me where she recommended cutting it, and I was like, honestly, just cut as much as you need to because I want my hair to be healthy. Like, the length will come. And she was like, okay, well, I want to make sure you're okay. Like, don't be upset. And I was like, I'm not upset at you. I'm really upset at myself because I know better and I let this happen anyway. So really with this, it's just been a huge lesson in the fact that you cannot get around putting yourself first. Like, life just does not work that way. So yeah. The next aspect of what caused that running middle part of my hair, I really believe is because I always part my hair down the middle. Like, whenever, and my hair is very tangly. You guys know this if you watch any of my videos. So when I part my hair goes like this, and I kind of have to really like work it apart. And I think just the constant stress of always parting down the center and working the hair apart, especially when sometimes I had gone 2 or 3 weeks without detangling, again, an already fragile area is suffering from breakage, incurring split ends, getting weaker. So moving forward, I plan on just sectioning my hair in different ways, and that is going to be a challenge because I'm just so used to doing the 2 halves and then doing the 4s. But I think I'm going to try to do like this front piece, this middle piece, and then this back piece, and kind of separate my hair in 3s from the front to the back, and then maybe put each 3rd section, divide that into 3. It's been a minute since I filmed a YouTube video, so y'all forgive me. But yeah, I plan on just switching up how I part my hair, making sure that not just when I style my hair, because I do always switch up my parts when I'm styling, but also when I'm caring for my hair, doing parts in different areas so one section isn't getting stressed, because I feel like already this middle section is exposed to the sun, it's exposed to your pillow. Like, this is already such a prominent area that you really can't help a lot of the elemental exposure it gets. At least I can do something on my end, like with the mechanical part of manipulating the hair. I can do something a little bit different to make the load even across my hair. So those are the 3 reasons that I know pretty much caused that area of my hair that was more fragile. And there are also a few other things I'm going to be implementing into my hair journey. Some just for fun, and also to help with minimizing this happening again, because I have learned the lesson. Like, I'm so done I guess seesawing with my hair. I feel like it's kind of been like an up and down thing over the past 2 years, only because, again, I haven't been putting the intention of what I actually want into my hair, and now I'm completely sure I want super healthy, super duper 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 healthy hair. That's my goal. And the length I'm not necessarily concerned with at this point. I think someone had actually like asked me like how long do I think it's going to take for me to grow my hair back out to tail length, because I know I can do it. Like I can do it when I'm putting my intention into it, and I can do it when I'm kind of not giving my hair that much attention. I'm not necessarily concerned with the length. I'm more so just concerned with having fun with my hair at this point. I feel like because I really set out to show people that you can have fine hair that's healthy and it's long, because that was always my goal at the beginning of my hair journey. I felt that I kind of sacrificed the fun aspect just to show like the length aspect, and that was great. Like it honestly felt amazing to achieve that goal, and I know that I've been able to inspire a few of you all and also being able to achieve that goal as well. But now I'm just at the point where I just want to live through my hair. Like I just want my hair to be an expression of what I feel on the inside. And like I said, a lot has shifted. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing different is doing more protective styles, styling my hair in different ways, not being afraid to straighten my hair. That's another thing. I think that for my hair type specifically, I just need to have it stretched in some way from time to time to make sure it's even. I can't keep it curly 100% of the year. Like I have to stretch it at least 2 to 3 times a year to make sure it's healthy. And that's something that it took me this long to realize, that my hair definitely prefers to be stretched from time to time. So I'll be doing extensions. I mean, so far I'm only thinking about extensions and straightening. Also some blow dry styles. I'm very, very excited to do that because I'll get like the length. Or just the stretched factor, but also have like some volume, which straight hair you can't always get. So just look out for that. More videos that don't just showcase my curly hair. And then another aspect that I'm bringing into my hair journey is going back to taking a hair vitamin, because my hair was the thickest, the strongest, and the healthiest when I took a hair vitamin back in 2015. I took it for about 2 years and then I stopped. And I'm going back to that because my hair absolutely loved it, and it's all about her right now. It's all about investing in my temple and just radical self-care and not feeling guilty putting myself first. So yeah. And for anybody who's wondering, my hair was below tailbone length. It was actually like touching my thigh. The back part of my hair was touching my thigh when I would sit down in a chair. And when we cut it, it went from past tailbone length to waist length. So I'm currently waist length, but I do still have portions of my hair that aren't as thick as I would like them to be. And the stylist that I went to, I really appreciate her, because I was so ready to just cut it all off. I was ready to go from like tailbone length to literally like armpit length. Like just take it, just, oh my God, I'm so upset at myself, just cut all my hair off. That's what I was feeling. And she kind of was just like, oh, let's bring it in. Let's just cut the majority of it now, and then consistently over time we'll cut the rest out. And so that's what I'm going to do. Every 4 months I'm going to straighten my hair and trim it, and it's probably going to take me about a year to get it all like completely thick, healthy at waist length. So that has been an update on my hair journey. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I feel that I've covered everything that I want to talk about, but if you have questions, make sure you leave them down below and I'll be happy to answer them. I'm pretty consistent with commenting at least an hour or two after the video goes live, so if you have a question, leave it down below right now. And I just want to say that I love you guys. I feel that over the course of my hair journey, since 2016 is when I first started this channel, I have changed so much, and I honestly was kind of like wary of sharing this part of my hair journey with y'all, because I mean, my healing journey is not linear. Like I don't go from point A to point B and then boom, I'm just at point B and I'm great and nothing ever goes wrong. Like everybody's healing journey is like a cycle, or it ebbs and flows and it goes up and down. So right now, I don't consider this a down moment. I consider this a huge lesson that I needed to learn right at this point so that I could kind of like propel myself into the next level, because the places where I want to go, there's absolutely no way I can maintain them if I'm not taking care of my body and my temple. But I was a little wary sharing this aspect because I didn't know how y'all would take it. Like, my hair just not being in the best condition that it can be. So for everybody who has been super understanding and just realizing that we're all human and we're all learning and growing on this journey together, thank you so much. And I just appreciate your support. I shared this on Instagram first, so I've kind of gotten a little bit of love already, but I just want to say that I appreciate y'all. And honestly, the setbacks teach you so much. Sometimes you win and sometimes you learn, and honestly, even when you should be learning. But I've learned so much about my hair and about myself through this setback. So I'm just excited to bring you a fresh and authentic take of where my hair journey is going to be going over the next few months, 2 years, who knows. But yeah, I'm rambling now, so I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Bye.